question for you is just, how do you like this track here in Arlington?
I really like it. The track's very well laid out, very well presented. It'll be interesting to see how it races tomorrow, but the promoters did a fantastic job. It looks amazing.
What has been maybe the biggest challenge of being on the track the last 2 days?
I think just learning the track, whenever it's a street course, it's very a lot of different grip levels, a lot of bumps. The way they ground the track to smooth it out. You're going with the grain, so it's low grip on those areas. Typical street course, but very technical. Actually, it's quite a technical track to get right.
Now that you've already got the one street race out of the way in St. Pete with Andretti Global, do you feel like you go into tomorrow with a bit more confidence knowing you've done it once already?
Yeah, I mean, it's a new track for everyone, and obviously I had a bad time at St. Pete and even last week at Phoenix, but definitely want to have a good, solid day. Always wanting to win, obviously, but these races can be pretty hectic, so we've just got to put ourselves in good positions.
What do you feel like you've been able to learn the most just about being with this new team and the new car you're in as well, now that you've got 2 races under your belt?
It's quite a different car to drive than the Penske car, I have to say.
In what way?
The feel of it. It's quite a different feel. The way a car feels over bumps and so on, it is very different. Which is crazy because the car's, it is sort of a spec series, but everyone runs different setups and different dampers and so on. But they have some great stuff at this team, and you can see the potential already. Like these first 3 races, how strong we've been at all these tracks. So feel like we should be able to fight for a win tomorrow, I think it'll be a bit of a strategic race. Whether you do 2-stop or 3-stop.
What did you think of Marcus winning his first ever IndyCar pole?
Is that his first pole? I was very happy for him, actually. I know that he was a bit down after last week, so it's very nice to see. Have a team car on pole position. I think he's over the moon for that one. Yeah, big deal for him.
Marcus has talked a lot about, how these first couple of years and how it hasn't gone the way he expected to with Andretti, but he's talked a lot about the mental side and just trying to get that back ready so he could have a good year this year. And Ron had mentioned that you had he felt at least, that you had been a big part of helping Marcus rebuild that confidence. Just in the conversations you've had with him, just what has that process been like for him to kind of feel like himself again?
Well, we both came from, top teams in the paddock. Ganassi came from and Penske, so sort of share common ground there on how the car feels different to what we were used to. Having those conversations, also just talking through how to make the car feel better for us.
I guess what are those conversations like? Like what process is it? What steps do you take to make the car feel better for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, there's many things you can do. There's many ways you can change it. I felt like I helped a lot on the short oval. I was came from Penske, had the best short oval car, so I had a really good feel for how the car should behave. And allergies. I mean, the worst allergies. Oh my God. But I think that put us in a good position in the race and so on.
Finally get a break after these first 3 weeks, 3 races in a row next week. Do you think it'll be relieving to kind of be able to assess what you've done so far before going into Barber?
Yeah, every race that we complete and do, is obviously banking more knowledge and so on, and understand how to get the most out of the car, because it is different.
Thank you, Will.
You got it, man. Thank you.